Hello, my name is Amanda. In this video, I will demonstrate and explain how my Python-coded GameStop customer service chatbot works. This chatbot is a multi-turn AI created using the OpenAI Agents SDK, a development kit used to create custom AI agents. I will start by explaining how my chatbot works and what each line is responsible for. To begin, I will first import the required packages, classes, and variables to create this chatbot. Please note that Asyncio is a part of Python's library, while everything else is taken from OpenAI Agents SDK. Then, I am going to set my OpenAPI key using setDefaultOpenAI key. This prevents having to constantly pass my API key when I request to use OpenAI's resources. For privacy purposes, I have removed my API key as shown in the video. During the demonstration portion of this video, I will enter it again on line 9 so that the chatbot will function properly. The next thing I added was the logic to my guardrail agent. First, I had to use the decorator at input guardrail to mark that the customer service. Guardrail function is responsible for filtering and monitoring user AI interactions. Lines 14 to 15 define a function called customer service guardrail that takes three parameters: CTX, the context of the current conversation; agent, the agent making the call; and input, the user's message. Line 18 uses runner_run to pass the input and context to the guardrail agent, which evaluates the message. The result variable determines whether the input is safe or should be blocked, and lines 23 and 26 are responsible for returning the result to the user. After adding the guardrail logic, I define the agents in my GameStop customer service chatbot. My chatbot consists of 8 agents: triage, greeting, guardrail, product, ordering, membership, FAQ, and technical. Most of these agents have very similar code structures, with some including additional details. Every agent includes a name and instructions variable. These variables help define behavior and give characteristics to the agent. I made my instructions clear and direct, emphasizing important factors such as company guidelines, respect, and vigilance for fraud. The greeting agent contains the line, handoffs equals triage agent. Handoffs manage session flow by assigning which agent will be responsible for the next portions of the conversation. For this scenario, once the greeting agent has given an introduction to the user about the chatbot's functions, the greeting agent will automatically hand off the conversation to the triage agent. In addition, agents that include a handoff description help the triage agent decide which agent is most suitable to assist the user. The guardrail agent contains the line, input, guardrails equals customer service guardrail. This line indicates that the guardrail agent must run the user's input through the guardrail first before providing the user a response. Agents may also include the line tools equals web search tool parentheses. This line allows the chatbot to research on the web about specific information that can help form the chatbot's response. Lastly, I will now explain to you how my main function works. The main function is what allows the chatbot to run. Like I mentioned previously, I wanted my greeting agent to initiate conversation with the user. To start, I created a result variable that waits for and prints the response from the greeting agent. After that, I updated the triage agent's handoffs to include the product, ordering, membership, FAQ, and technical agent. This ensures the user's message is routed to the most appropriate agent for assistance. Lines 170 and 171 define an infinite while loop that will stop once the user writes goodbye in either capital or lowercase. This portion of the code is seen on lines 176 to 178. The while loop is also where user input is collected and analyzed by the triage agent. User input gets collected using the following code. Input data equals await asyncio dot to thread input comma user type goodbye to exit :space. The portion asyncio dot to thread represents that the line is being run in a separate thread, allowing for better flow for the chatbot. On the other hand, user input is analyzed using this code along with trace, a variable used for debugging and logging. Result equals await runner dot run triage agent comma input data. Await ensures that the chatbot waits for the delegated agent's response before continuing the conversation. Once the user's response has been analyzed, the chatbot will respond to the user using the appropriate agent. Lines 184 and 15 are used in situations when the guardrail detects the user's response. If the guardrail detects the user's response, it will print out a tripwire-triggered message to the user. Now that I have explained to you how my GameStop customer service chatbot works, I will provide a demonstration on how to use my chatbot. We first see that the chatbot greets the user with a basic description of the chatbot's capabilities. In this example, I asked the chatbot to tell me the product availability of the game Animal Crossing: New Horizons for the Nintendo Switch. As we can see from the result, the chatbot can give the exact price of what GameStop sells the game for in Canadian dollars. Additionally, the chatbot provides a link that the users can use for reference. I then asked if Animal Crossing: New Horizons was a family-friendly game. The chatbot responded yes and provided evidence to support that claim. Once the user is satisfied with their result, you can see that typing goodbye in capital or lowercase letters will end the chatbot's current conversation. Thank you for watching. I hope this video helped with understanding the logic and functions behind my GameStop customer service chatbot.